Chaos Production, yeah, that's me.
Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King the third, and as always, I have my lovely co-hosts with the mostest by my side. It's Reese PC, the one and only.
Hey, y'all.
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another exclusive segment of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life.
Literally.
Now, joining us on today's exclusive segment of This, That, and the Third is none other than Craig Gilmore of 100 Black Men, Chicago. Before we get all into this brother's business, can we begin by slow clapping this brother into the show?
Of course.
So, well,
yeah, we do slow clap.
Yeah, slow clap. You already know. For the believers. So, man.
Tell us
Brother
about
Gilmore.
this gala.
Welcome. 22nd annual.
Yes, thank you for
awards
having
gala
me.
is
You're
coming
right
up.
down the street from my house. I live on 71st and Bennett.
East side, east side.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on, son.
Yes, ma'am.
Check us out.
100 Black Men of Chicago, 22nd Annual Awards Gala on
on
the
now.
11th of May.
Come on, y'all. Coming
This
up.
year, that's the day before Mother's Day,
Yes,
Saturday.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
And it's our 22nd annual event. It's at the Hyatt Regency on Wacker.
Okay.
Fancy, smancy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Black tie.
Okay, only.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Black tie
Right.
only.
Can I go?
Yeah. 100 Black Men of Chicago.
Tell us about it.
We're part of a national conglomerate of organizations. We started in New York City, 1963, and now there are chapters all over the United States and in Europe and in the Caribbean.
Nice.
Okay.
And what we do is mentor young men. What we try to do is change the trajectory of black men so that they become the men that we want them to be. So instead of standing on the side and talking about who they aren't,
Right.
we get in the middle
Get involved.
and create the men we want them to be. Our motto is, what they see is what they'll be.
Excuse me. Say that again for the people that need to hear it twice.
What they see is what they'll be. So if they're seeing nonsense, they're going to be nonsense. If they
Nonsense.
see something else, we try to add that to the mix.
So it's almost like taking the concept of becoming a product of your environment and putting a positive twist to it.
Well, yeah, because we're a part of their environment
Right.
too. I mean,
Excuse
we don't get the type of airplay that some elements in our environment get, but that's a part of our environment too. We
Right.
claim that too, but we tried to add into the mix men who are engaged in other aspects of our community. We have doctors, lawyers, plumbers, educators, teachers, and the like, and we meet with them. We one-on-one mentor them. We mentor them in groups. We have 4 different mentoring academies across the city: West Side, South Side, South Suburbs, Western Suburbs.
Okay.
on, man.
Now, how, for one who wants their son to be involved, how do they find out or reach out to you?
Oh,
all?
I thought you'd never ask. 100, the number 100, bmc.org.
Straight like that. Okay.
Hit that site.
Are there requirements or is there
And what
age
type of young men are
limit?
you looking for?
Yeah.
Are you looking
Well,
for the rough and
we're-
rugged, the high flyers, or in betweeners?
Well, we're looking for all young men
Okay.
between the ages of 14 and 18 years old.
Okay.
We're primarily focused on high school
high
students,
schools. Okay.
high school to post-secondary education.
Okay.
Okay.
And they come from a variety of backgrounds. Some are good students, some are not so good students. Some are, on the straight and narrow. Some are almost on the straight and narrow.
Exactly.
So we try to make the right impact.
Now, what made you personally get involved with 100 Black Men?
Well, at one time I worked for a company that was involved in a lot of philanthropic work.
Okay.
And I got to know the 100 and I became a member. That was some years ago. And ultimately I became the chairman of the board of the 100 Black Men of Chicago. Okay. And I've since retired from that role. But I stayed engaged because I like what we're doing. And we're doing something in 4 different focus areas: health and wellness, education, mentoring, and economic empowerment.
Economic empowerment.
Very
that's,
holistic.
That's,
Very,
yeah.
yeah,
That's a good one.
comprehensive.
It's kind of a wraparound deal. We try
Right.
to touch every touch point that they're going to encounter in their lives and give them a perspective that they might not otherwise get.
Now, it's been a pleasure, obviously, meeting you. I'm familiar with Jeff Beckham from 100 Black Men. That's my man, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JB.
Yeah.
And so even some of the younger mentees that have come through the program and are now part of the movement as well. So regardless of the age demographic or where we are in our lifespan, why would we be attracted to this awards event and gala?
Well, you'll be attracted to it because they're wonderful, great people that you might meet there. Erica Sargent from Channel 2 is going to be our MC. We have entertainment. Dante Hall is entertaining us that night. And we're going to also award some people who have been champions in the community. And if you allow me, I'll have to read who they are because I don't want to forget anybody.
On this and the third.
Yeah.
We read off the teleprompter.
We're going to honor Melvin Williams, president of NICOR.
Okay.
Sheila Brown, executive director of CenterCares Foundation. Alexander Pizios, president of Center Space, you know, the new film studio in town.
Yeah.
We're engaged with them because we send our mentees over there to gain some experience in that industry. Victor Dixon, president of the Safer Foundation, guys who are coming out of the joint.
Citizens.
Right.
They're returning citizens. They're trying to get their thing
Said
together.
the joint.
Right.
Yeah.
I was in the joint.
And Nazir Muhammad, NBA star, ex-NBA star, went to Kenwood High School, and he has a foundation now called the Nazir Muhammad Foundation. And then Jack Lynch, he's a senior advisor from Gift of Hope. Okay. Gift of Hope is an organization that tries to get people to do organ donation. And as African-American people, we under-index on making ourselves available to provide organs to our own people when they need them. Not sure what we're going to do with them when we're gone, but they sure could be used by folks who have needs for kidneys, eyes, and the like. May sound a little bit gruesome, but
man, that black market is real though. They'll get your lungs one way or another. You might not control where they're gonna go. I didn't sign that. Hey, let me ask you this. I love galas. I love black. It's a black tie event.
It's a black tie event.
I love getting dressed up. I love just seeing black excellence, right?
Oh yeah.
But I love the dancing part. Is there gonna be dancing?
There'll be a dancing part. There'll be a drinking part.
The drinks.
The
The
reception.
past hors d'oeuvres.
The past hors d'oeuvres.
Jumbo lump crab cakes. I need it all.
You've been there before.
I've been to a couple of these.
So our gala starts with a reception at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And then the show kicks off at 7. We have a short program, and then we're going to honor not only these folks who have helped us, but we're also going to honor our mentees. Our mentees run the program.
Yes.
They write the script.
Yes.
They do all the presentations. So they're on show.
Yeah.
Now, outside of the gala, what are some of the other events that you have throughout the year?
Oh boy, I'm glad
She's
you
right.
asked. You're right on point. One of our favorite events, one of my favorite events, is the annual college scholarship fair.
Yeah.
We've been doing that for 18 years. We've awarded more than $20 million in scholarships to mostly CPS students, but students from all over Chicago. We invite in close to 200 colleges and universities to UIC's campus. And we have 3,000, 4,000 students and their caregivers come by, and we connect the kids to the colleges. And they sometimes are admitted on the spot, sometimes they get scholarships on the spot, but our primary purpose is to connect them and for them to make the relationship with the recruiters, and we hope to see them proceed in their post-secondary education.
And you all have like an annual toy drive or something?
Oh
It's
man,
huge.
you know about us.
Alhambra Palace. It's the space.
Yeah, you know Jeff
follow.
pretty well.
If
don't
it's
you?
an event, he's there.
Well, Jeff Beckham was one of the co-chairs of our event last year, the Toy Drive. Now that's our really fun event.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very fun.
It is a party with a real purpose.
Excuse me.
We've done that for the last 12 years. We raised money, and then we buy toys for various organizations. Our members find organizations that have clients that need that type of assistance, and then we go out and deliver the toys to the kids,
Santa Claus.
to women's shelters, to a variety of organizations that just need it. That's one of the more fun events for me, because to see the look in the kids'
joy.
eyes,
Yep.
the joy is just amazing, and the appreciation.
Like Santa's 100 black men? Thought he was one white guy.
You know, he's 100 black
He's
men.
100
Right,
black men,
right.
straight like that.
Yeah. In addition to that, we have a men's health fair that comes up every June.
Very important.
And one of the things that we've noticed in our community, and some other communities, but I'm specifically focused on ours, is that our distrust of the medical field.
Why is that?
Well,
Tuskegee experiments.
It's Tuskegee experiment. This young man is very
Miss
educated.
Evers boys. We've been there.
We've been exposed to the underside of the medical industry, and we've been experimented on. Having said that, we still have a need to know what our medical conditions are, because many of us suffer from high blood pressure, kidney disease. Some of us end up with strokes, prostate cancer. So what we do at the event is we do some health screenings. We have some seminars where we talk about different conditions and lifestyle changes that will help you prevent becoming a statistic.
A lot going on with 100 Black Men in
Wow.
Chicago.
Yes, sir.
I just need you to tell them how to get involved one more time. The website. How can
all
they
your
get
information.
involved?
One more time, that is the number 100, 100bmc.org, 100bmc.org. Hit that site, there's a landing page, and you can navigate from there.
Okay, and the date for the gala once again.
The gala is May 11th, 2019.
The day before Mother's
Hyatt
Day.
Regency on Wacker Drive. Starts at 6 p.m. That's the reception. And then we have the gala that kicks off at 7 o'clock.
Well, all right. I learned something today.
I learned three things.
Could I add one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because none of this stuff happens without sponsors. And if I could just mention them,
Please.
if you allow me to, because no money, no mission.
Right.
Excuse me.
iHeartMedia,
Okay.
PNC Bank, BMO Harris, FedEx, Underwriter Laboratories, and Gift of Hope. So we
right.
thank them for supporting what we do in our community.
I got some pretty big dogs
Keep
back in
supporting.
y'all.
We
Yeah.
good bars.
Okay. Well, we thank you for joining us. Can we slow clap the
Hanging out
brother
with
out,
us.
please?
Yeah.
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up, as always, for another exclusive segment of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. It's been a pleasure serving as your host. Once again, it's your boy, Calvin Leroy King, the third. And as always, my lovely co-hosts with the mostest, Miss Reese PC, the one and only. And we are the undisputed king and queen of Chicago podcast.
Check us out.